Hey everybody, it's Eric.
Hi everybody, it's Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games, and I know you've seen us do several unboxings for the game Unmatched. So this is the Kickstarter, and in this it gives you, I believe, the ability to play solo, if I remember correctly. I think that's why I got it.
I think Unmatched is one
Oh,
of my
it's
favorite.
the all-new cooperative version, so you can play with your friends against other people. Other minions and stuff.
Don't you have all the Unmatched?
No, I don't have all of it, but when I find it, I usually pick it up. I do have, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool. Apparently he's a sought-after one. And I have the Bruce Lee one, too.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Do you guys want to see what's inside?
Stay tuned.
So, they want to see what's inside. This is
here.
Unmatched Adventures. Tales to Amaze. So this has Heroes vs. Villain, which is Mothman and a Martian Invader. Marshman. Alright. Now this gives you a little bit of what you can pick up.
What more can you buy?
There's a lot.
Yes. That's why it's there.
And, oh, we have Thunder Vendetta too.
Like I said.
Because this is from Restoration Games, which also did, what is it, Fireball Island, wherever it's at? Somewhere in this room.
Somewhere down there.
Alright, so the typical rule set is not a lot to it. That gives you your set of rules. This is your core rules. It is, you pretty much have a deck of cards and you get so many of them each turn. And you have a main character and like a sidekick. And then we have Tales to Amaze! And this must be how you can play against the Martian invaders, or, who was the other one I said?
Marshman.
Mothman.
Is that what you said? Is it really the Mothman? Yes.
So these are the typical dials that you actually go ahead and assemble, and this keeps track of how much wounds or life you have left. And you do get your battle board. These are usually double-sided. So we have one side that looks like cornfields where the aliens are stealing cows. Because that's what they do.
We love cows.
And then we have the Mothman side, which we'll leave it on the Mothman side because, you know.
You like the Mothman.
We'll leave it on the Mothman side. So, as you dig into this, we have cards. These right here are to assemble your dials, and you have 2 bags of those. Cards, and cards. Now, the one thing if you look on the inside of this is these are designed that if you keep the dials, and you want to keep every single box, it's designed you can put the dials and your sidekick tokens, which look like these right here, and we'll put those out in a middle.
Somebody's getting tired.
Yeah. But all this usually goes in each pouch together, so it's all kept separate. Now,
you don't have to worry about buying stuff because you have that. That's perfect.
right. Now, if you're like me and you have several expansions of several games and don't have the room to keep every box, well, then you can go ahead and you can not use this and just use a box or two and keep everything in 1 or 2 boxes. Kind of up to you. Alright, so since we're here, yeah, you guys will stop watching after this, but it's fine. So we have your, who are the characters that come in this, Glenda?
Oh, sorry. Okay, so, contents. We have the villain miniatures, which is, it's right here. It doesn't say. Mothman. Is it there? Eric, it's right here.
Aha.
Is there?
So, you have
Ah.
Anna Christmas. I'm sure this is Golden Bat. This is probably Dr. Jill Trent. What do you think? Anna Christmas?
Could be.
Could be. And this would be Nikolai Tesla.
Tesla. Ooh.
Now, while we're talking about these, you guys are seeing 360-degree views of these. They may not be in the order that we're talking about them, but... So this has got to be your Mothman.
That's nice.
I'm going with a guess here. And then we have our flying saucer here that does not seem to want to come out easily. Ooh, and it's got a little stand. That's actually kind of cute.
This. Oh my god, that's awesome.
And along with all those, we do have this. Now these are your sidekick tokens and your different creature assistance tokens and different tokens altogether. Not everybody gets a sidekick apparently in this world. Well, Bruce Lee didn't get a sidekick, so hey, why should everybody else?
I'm trying to remember the game. Because as you mentioned sidekick.
Yeah, you're just thinking Sky High.
No. That one.
Alright, so let's dig into these. These are the Unexpecteds. Unexpected Eclipse. At start of each round, advance. Okay. These are initiatives.
Amazing event cards. That's what it's called.
Amazing events?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Power effects cannot cause an enemy to leave its space. So there's different things that are going on. Frenzy. If a minion defends and wins combat, deal 1 damage to the attacker. Deception cards have a value of 3. So those are right there. Those are your amazing event cards. You do have initiative cards here. Mothman, Martian, Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, Player 4. Skunk Ape, Jersey Devil, the Blob, Tarantula, Ant Queen, Loveland Frog, Ant Queen Strange Pheromones, Loveland Frog Strikes Again, Martian Invasion Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, and Wave 4.
Okay.
And those are your initiative cards. Now, if you've played this before, you know that every character, and it's if they have sidekicks, they have a set of cards that they get to use, and in order. So, you got Annie Christmas here, okay? Tells you what you can do on your turn. I think it gives you what her special, the Necklace of Pearls, does. And then you get different cards that you can use, whether it be movement, attack, defense, I believe. I don't think I've actually played this since the height of COVID.
So when was the last time we played that? Did we ever play that?
You and I haven't. I told you about it. We meant to play it. We kept talking about playing it.
We never did.
And we never got to it.
Gotcha.
Wow. That has never happened in any one of the games that we have bought.
That's why we just have a collection of games. It's not meant to be played.
Oh no, they're meant to be played.
They're meant to be unboxed and put in the wall of shame.
Well, thanks. The only thing we have left to do tonight after this is the new Umbrella Academy from Mantic Games. Alright, so we have Golden Bat here. The one thing I've always liked about Unmatched is it's like when you're looking at the artwork, you're thinking 1950s.
That's all you can think of. And that's why I have these mixed feelings every time. And I always say it's your favorite. but I don't remember playing it, a clay or what, but it looks like it's like an old, the theme is really old. So then, just like, what's that movie that I'm like, oh, I can't remember. But
There's actually a YouTube channel out there that they literally, this is,
all they do?
yeah, they just play Unmatched.
Unmatched.
Unmatched. Alright. Nikolai Tesla. You know what's happened is most people have watched the 360 degrees of all these miniatures miniatures in this game.
Very special. Special boy.
They've watched the 360 degree views of the miniatures in this game, and they're not even at this anymore.
Don't be so heartbroken about that. They're watching. It's right there. They're trying to see what you got to open on those cards. What's in there?
Dr. Jill Trent.
Alright, there you go.
And also some of these cards here, they have to do with like Jill Trent, any, but you'll also have some in here that are like, if they have a sidekick, then it's the sidekick. Like here, Daisy. So Daisy must be the sidekick. Now, this last deck of cards,
1 to 4 players.
the adventures, I'm assuming that this is so that when you're playing cooperative, this is maybe like a AI for the bad people? Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Why didn't we get a figure for the blob? Alright, so, Mothman. Mothman, a hoax. Whenever this card is put into Mothman's discard pile, shuffle its discard pile back into its deck.
There's the hoax.
They're playing games with us.
Daily.
You got Skunk Ape here. So that's how it works. Then you have a certain amount of cards, and once you hit this one, everything reshuffles. So you really can never tell what order you're gonna get or what kind of type of card's gonna come out. Because it may reshuffle after one card, it may reshuffle after all of them. See, they've all got it. Martian Invasion's got it. And then we have the Blob. Do you think this is the Steve McQueen Blob, or do you think it's the more 80s the Blob?
I've seen the old 80s.
I don't know. Let me see here.
Talking about really old, it's Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
70s.
That's
60s.
That's the Blob I like. So, Jersey Devil. The Ant Queen. You'd think, one of these would be like them,
Yeah. True. Makes sense, right?
It's them! Them!
It's them, yeah.
Loveland Frog. And last but not least, it's the Tarantula.
Ah. That's not plenty. I really like this. I like this. Oh my god. Really gives you that old vibe.
Well, Unmatched Adventures, Kickstarter edition. So you can play cooperatively, or you got new characters you can play. From what I saw, you can use any of the characters with the cooperative rules. So, yeah.
Yeah, Unmatched.
Oh, and I forgot. I have a white box.
Tales to Amaze.
I don't know why I have a white box. I'm sure it has something to do with the Kickstarter. It was the promo set. That's what it is. Oh, yep, that's what it is. So you have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teeny figures.
instead of the little things, you have figures down there, and you have,
Ooh.
for each one of your characters, you have foil cards. Just like just like
that's
Bruce Lee
nice.
comes with.
Special.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
As always,
Support your local game store.
we support
Discover Games
Dave in Georgia.
and Dan Wolf Games.
Live in Georgia.
Game on, guys.
Game on, everybody.